Welcome to clickmyproject.com. We discuss about offline signature verification using grid-based feature extraction. The signature verification is one of the most widely used biometric for authentication. This paper presents a novel approach for offline signature verification. The proposed technique is based on the grid feature extraction. For verification, the extracted feature of test signatures are compared with the already trained feature of the reference signature. This technique is suitable for various applications such as bank transaction, passport, etc. The threshold used in this proposed technique can be dynamically changed according to the target application. Basically, the threshold here is the security level which the user can input as per his requirement. The proposed technique deals with the skill forgeries and has been tested on two databases and standard database. The proposed can be easy to verification method using for NN classification. In dataset, it consists of several images. It can be given into for testing images, and the testing input images storing the database. We selected any one particular images. The input images selected imread functions. They can be selected the particular directory files. In adding noise means some irrelation mismatching, some noises will be adding. The output is given into pre-processing. In this pre-processing is the noise in the images are removed. Noise in the image represented the unwanted pixel. In the pre-processing method, filter is used to remove the noise from the input images. The filter is a non-linear digital filtering technique often used to removing the noise. The output is given into binarization technique. In this binarization, 24-bit color signature is converted to grayscale and the binarized using a histogram based binarization. The binarization output is given into feature extraction method. The feature extraction method, a set of Gabber filter with a different frequency and orientation may be helpful for feature useful from an images. The central frequency of the filter, the rotations, angle, sharpness, the sharpness along the minor axis, it can be representation. In this given from the aspect of the Gaussian. The Gaussian has the following any analytical from the free domain. The output is given into classification. The classification, it is representation into NN classification. It is representation of a non-parametric method used for classifications and regression. It is both case. The input consists of k closed training example in the feature space. The output on whether the KNN is used for classification and recursion. The KNN classification, the output is a class membership. An object is classified by a majority vector neighbors with the objective being assigned to the class most common among the k nearest neighbors. K equal to 1, then the object is simply assigned to the class of that single nearest neighbors. KNN regions, the output is the property values for the object. This value is the average of the k nearest neighbors. The data set is considered for many more images. The output is given into adding noises. The particular noises will be adding. The output is given into pre-processing technique. In this pre-processing technique, it can be removing the noises. The output is given into binarization technique. In this binarization, it can be removing the noises of any one of the sides. The feature extraction, the Gabber and the GLCM based features will be extracted. The output is given into classification. The classification is performed for it is original images or not original images. First we selected for main.m and right click to run the file. The offline signature guide window will be open. First we selected for input image. In data collection folder, we have several images. I selected for first images. The input image output will be shown. Next we are adding the noises for input of original images. Some images will be adding the noise. In this pre-processing technique, it is reducing the noises of the background of noises will be eliminating. Now we using for binarization technique. In this binarization technique, it is represented for zeros and ones. It can be represented into black and white images. The output is given into feature extraction. In this feature extraction, the Gabber feature extraction will be used. The Gabber feature extraction, it can be represented into different representation of the levels. Now we are using for GLCM feature extraction, it is representation into different coordination of the frequency of the level. We can be representation, and the representation to training feature. In the training feature, it can be represented into whole data set of the images. The output will be shown. Next, we consider for recognition of the sign. It can be representation between the neural based method. It is representation of the confusion matrix. It is for 95%. It can be representation level. The signature is the first signature is not original signature. It can be shown. Thank you.